On the off chance that you haven't been hiding away, you've presumably found out about the sensation Taraji Henson dropped indicating that Oprah could have been a bit thrifty when it came to her check for purple. Could you at any point accept it? I'm worn out on really buckling down being generous. At what I do getting compensated, a small portion of the expense as an individual of color, you realize we do it with such a lot of elegance and get compensated dad a portion of the cost of what we're worth. And that becomes troublesome. I know, right, Taraji spilling the tea and Oprah in out-and-out harm control mode. So picture this Taraji, the star of the Oprah-delivered transformation of purple, almost leaving due to some serious coin concerns, and let me let you know it sent shockwaves through Hollywood. She even alluded to stopping acting by and large guaranteeing her pay, has been stuck in 2018 years or yet. Stand by the situation starts to get interesting and nearly needed to leave Variety Purple yes. Who got out whatever yes ma'am the web generally prepared for a decent embarrassment began pointing fingers at Oprah, attracting equals to what Monique cautioned us about quite a while back sign. The eyebrow raised Taraji however dipped in on Instagram shielding Oprah and swearing she has her covered yet. Hang on, fans are side peering toward this smelling studio obstruction, since this entire wreck ejected just before Purple's enormous delivery happenstance. I don't think so, and presently the Varen herself, Oprah, ends her quietness on Instagram. Yet think about the things she's relaxing switched off the remarks on that post as well as on all that she partook in the recent weeks. What's she concealing you? Ask will my companions that were here to disentangle. Now we should quick forward a bit on the grounds that Oprah's boat is cruising through turbulent waters and the web isn't keeping down. Picture this. The week paving the way to purple revamps delivered and Taraji Henson the main woman, dropping truth bombs about the battles of dark entertainers in Hollywood. On the off chance that you missed it, Taraji spilled the tea on pay disparity, focusing on her own check quandary. Purple nearly lost its star in light of the fact that, as she put it, they attempted to lowball her get out whatever. Oprah, we really want answers yet. That is not all people. Taraji multiplied down on her reality visit in a meeting with, in all honesty, Oprah's ride or pass on Gail ruler. She stalled down communicating fatigue from the consistent fight for fair compensation. It was a second allowed me to explain to you what are you doing here for sure. I'm burnt out on hearing that my whole vocation 20 or more years in the game, and I hear exactly the same thing. And I see how you help one more creation and it's the ideal opportunity for us to hit the sack. You have no cash, they play in front of you. And I should grin and smile and bear and keep like that's the last straw. And Taraji isn't the solitary voice in this. Hollywood compensation value ensemble enter Oscar Victor Viola Davis, dropping truth bombs left and right in spite of being hailed as the Dark Merle Road, and as it should be, she let the cat out of the bag on the unforgiving the truth she's not getting the coins she merits. It's an unpleasant reality. My companions, so here we are jumping into the profundities of Hollywood's compensation dissimilarity, and Oprah trapped in the crossfire. The web, once her most ardent follower, is currently giving her the side eye. Has the sovereign of talk slipped, or is there more going on? Clutch your seats since we're getting everything rolling. What's Oprah's best course of action? Will she address these cases head on? Or is this the start of an illustrious aftermath? Monique, the strong voice that thought for even a moment to get down on Oprah and blame her for dark falling. This is a story that goes way back, my companions. Back in 2009, Monique, not one to beat around the bush, freely dropped a bomb asserting Oprah had actually closed her out of chances. The trigger, Monique had the dauntlessness to request pay in regards to a press visit for the film Valuable, a movie created by Oprah and Tyler Perry and coordinated by Lee Daniels. So picture this: Oprah and Tyler approached Monique about a press visit abroad. Yet here's the kicker. No installment on the table. Monique, standing firm in her value, declined the deal. And what occurred next? The account moved like sand trap. Titles painted Monique as troublesome, hard to work with, and so on. Yet did Oprah address these cases head on? No. She essentially said Monique was excessively pessimistic to warrant a reaction. Quick forward to 2018. Oprah's got some information about this on Worldwide Drudgery. Her reaction meeting cynicism with antagonism prompts a dangerous power of you got it. Cynicism. It's an exemplary Oprah movie, and in those days numerous people became involved with the story. Monique approaches cynicism. Trump, you. Monique is in the media right now for what reason? Son, do you keep on taking the higher way? How about you address it face gracious, my golly? You see, it's unimaginable. It's a regulation you can't meet pessimistic energy where it is. You need to transcend it. You need to rise above it. Yet hang on the situation starts to get interesting, Steve. Harvey, the man with the exhortation on his public broadcast, he made an appearance saying there's nothing he can accomplish for Monique since she copied an excessive number of extensions, exemplary Steve Wright. Yet here's where it gets fascinating when Steve later welcomed Monique to his show. Oh joy, she pulled back the drape. Turns out Steve was reconsidering things in secret, concurring with Monique, yet excessively frightened to show public help, discuss an unexpected development. So where does this lead? Us, Monique, Steve, Oprah. It's a Hollywood labyrinth, and we're currently exploring the exciting bends in the road together. The dramatization never rests, and neither do we stay close by in light of the fact that the genuine tea is going to spill, and you won't have any desire to miss a drop. So Taja spilled the tea about being lowballed on Oprah's undertaking, and unexpectedly fans are providing Monique with a show of approval for facing the Oprah machine. Discuss an unexpected development, obviously. Here, the plot can change instantly when you assumed you had everything sorted out. Web-based entertainment turns into the special case after Taj's B. Michelle interview became famous online. The web was over. Whelmed with pessimistic remarks about Oprah, it resembled a computerized storm. People then out of nowhere, Taji does a 180 on us days after the ruckus. She takes to Instagram sharing an image of her and Oprah looking all agreeable during Purple Press visit. The subtitle prepare yourselves. Taraji loads recognition on Oprah, calling her a consistent and strong signal of light for the cast. She spouts about consolation, direction, and unfaltering help. Seems like a fantasy, right? Yet hang on, in light of the fact that the situation starts to get interesting once more. The message didn't exactly strike a chord with fans. No many are side-peering toward this unexpected love fest. Persuaded Taja was given a content by Oprah and the studio. Why will the Variety Purple achievement may be in limbo, and that required harm control immediately. One fan not keeping down remarks on Taja's post, saying she probably got the call once individuals began seeing the nonverbal communication on TikTok of the web criminal eye. Investigators are looking into the issue, analyzing each move, and remark fans weren't precisely purchasing Taja's unexpected love letter to Oprah, and the remarks segment transformed into a virtual investigator organization. Messages like "We actually don't have Oprah, yet love you, Taraji," and Flickr too. Times on the off chance that she or the business is making you say this overflowed in the web, was having none of it, doubting the validness of Taja's abrupt shift in perspective, seeing the tempest unfurl. Oprah chose to assume control over issues. She drops an Instagram post, and oh rapture, it's a long one. Oprah begins by commending Taja's ability, calling her an awe-inspiring phenomenon. Yet that is not all. She tosses in a curve, praising Taja's sing chops. Discuss an essential move Oprah then give Taja acclaim for her depiction of Suge Avery, and greets her wholeheartedly into the Purple sisterhood. Obviously Oprah being Oprah, she doesn't neglect to remind everybody that Purple is hitting theaters off en Christmas Day, unpretentious, right gracious. Yet there's more. Oprah fronts, seeing the tempest of remarks, switches off the remarks on this post, as well as on the entirety of her portions from the Beyond. About 14 days she realized what was coming. People yet caused her endeavor at harm control work not precisely. Fans currently now equipped with distrust are calling her out considerably more. One fan drops reality bomb it at last hit the majority of all of you. She's never been a decent individual. In any case. Another announces Oprah is the dark mannequin for the revolting Hollywood framework. And afterward there's the holler to Monique needs an expression of remorse from everybody since she said this quite a while back. The remarks segment has transformed into a combat zone, and the web isn't keeping down now. My kindred tattle devotees, the million dual question: was Oprah's assertion certifiable? Or is this simply harm control? I need to hear your contemplations, so drop a remark down underneath.